Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss. Get ready for a new ramen shop in San Antonio, slinging out traditional favorites and some twists on some classic dishes. Plus, we share an easy choriqueso recipe with APCO brand meats that you can make at home for any occasion. And we head to a popular New York diner, slinging out savory dinner options like pizzas, calzones, and more. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's show is in New Braunfels to go inside of a taco shop that is serving up some big bites.
We get a lot of people coming in. We call that the crudo. It's menudo, barbacoa, and big red.
Let's go grab a bite at Butcher Boy Taco House. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Jeremy Hernandez. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you guys taking this time out to come and check out our fine food.
We got to sample some of your top items on the menu, but talk to me about Butcher Boy Tacos. This was actually a meat market before it was the restaurant, right?
There was a meat market back in the 70s, and they used to cut up prime cuts. And they also used to sell tacos, which I saw the opportunity to keep something, a staple in the Braunfels local. It's a small town, family operated business.
So for 2 years, you guys have been slanging out some really just great food. And I want to start here in the front, because you have beef fajitas on a skillet.
Certified Angus, nothing but the best cuts.
You got some bell peppers, onions, you have the Angus beef on the side that comes with it, a salad, rice, beans, a tortilla as well. Cheers to you, the beef fajitas. This looks amazing. That's the bite. Bro. This is a super taco.
That's a super taco.
What's inside the super taco?
You got carne asada, beans, and cheese, wrapped in a homemade flour tortilla.
Look how loaded that is. This is the super taco.
Hits you right in the heart.
My doctor would agree with you on that, yeah. On the side here, you have 3 different tacos, breakfast tacos. Here, which ones do you serve up for us today?
That's actually a Goldie. That should be a bacon, egg, and cheese. And then the one in the middle should be a chorizo and egg. Third one's gonna be a papa ranchera. Everything's homemade.
How popular are the pancakes out here?
They're one of my favorites. Sometimes if I'm not feeling a taco, I'll just get a pancake. Cheers, bro.
All right, the pancake. That is a really good pancake.
It's made to order whatever the customer wants. We're here to please.
Whatever you want. In the middle, a huevos rancheros with the pork chop on there. It's like a combo plate. Beautifully cooked eggs. These are thinner pork chops, so it takes talent to be able to cook those and not overcook them. You want to make them still tender. And look at this, I'm using a butter knife, y'all. The pork chop ranchero, that's the bite. That seasoning on there is incredible. You will not be disappointed. That's a lot of flavor, plus the flour tortillas on the side. This is a big boy right here. You got a big burrito. What's that one?
That's the Ace burrito. Well, it's a burrito basically with our enchilada sauce and some picadillo beans.
Cheers to you, the Ace burrito. Oh, bro, that's what's up. That is real nice. I'm staring at this one now though, because I love carne asada.
This is a combo loco. Okay, well, let's do it.
Dude, I got a little, look at your bite. I'm gonna try it. Oh my God. On the tortilla, what kind of tortillas are you using on that? That's almost like a nixtamal, like you can taste the masa on that.
It's actually corn. They're homemade in-house too.
Wow. Thank you so much for having us out here, you guys. Family owned and operated. Butcher Boy Tacos here in New Braunfels. Get a little bit of everything. The pancakes are hitting, all the tacos, of course, it's in the name. The burritos, the guisada, and of course, if it's cold, warm up. Get some menudo, get some barbacoa, and wash it down with the Big Red. I'm gonna crack open the Big Red. Today on A Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're making an easy Shiner Light Fondue. Get started by chopping up some garlic. You also want to have some sausages on the grill. Shred up half a pound each of Gruyere, Fontina, Gouda, and cheddar cheese. Mix it in a bowl with some cornstarch on there. In a pot, you want to pour in 6 ounces of beer, a little bit of lemon juice, your garlic, and some Grey Poupon. Let that come to a boil. Add some nutmeg to that as well, and then pour in all your cheese. You want to stir this up really nice. Add some salt and pepper for flavor. Let that come to a nice little boil. Get all of your dipping ingredients ready. We did some Italian sausages, Granny Smith apples, and tomatoes. Dip it right in. Enjoy yourself. This recipe is so easy and delicious and perfect for Valentine's Day. Now, we're headed to San Antonio's favorite New York diner, Max and Louie's, to meet up with owner Drew Glick and check out some of their savory dinner options.
It's brunch all day. I mean, people ask, oh, do you serve brunch? It's like always brunch at Max and Louie's. Literally, always brunch.
You can always get pancakes. You can always get French toast.
And you can always get liquor.
And you can always get liquor. But something that people don't really know about is your savory items, your dinner. You can come out here and actually have date night at Max and Louie's. This is the stuff that I haven't even tried yet. Pizza, you have stromboli, you have calzones. And I want to talk about the pizza in the back.
Well, first of all, it's New York diner, right? So the New York, there's a lot of these things have that little New York edge to them. So our pizza is made the way I learned how to make it in New York. Thin, with a little puffy crust on the outside.
When you think of like the iconic, picturesque pizza, this is what you're looking for. That's the bite. This is spiritual.
Hey, thanks, bud.
This is amazing. This will wake you back up, baby. Just get this for brunch. This is brunch.
Exactly, you could.
Calzone. What are you doing a little bit different?
It's a classic preparation, but we have like a build your own, so you can put anything you want in there. This one particularly is our cheesesteak calzone.
Ooh. Double pepper. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The crust on the outside, that flavor. You have a little bit of seasoning on there, a little bit of Parmesan cheese as well.
This is our stromboli. The stromboli is very similar, rolled a little different, but it's basically just a lot of mozzarella cheese. There's no ricotta cheese in there.
Is that the main difference between the stromboli and the calzone?
Yeah.
Is the cheese.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, don't do it.
I'm doing it.
I'll do it.
Get
you
it
do
half.
it, I do it.
Here, come back over here with me.
Hold on.
Cheers. All right, the stromboli. Oh my goodness.
So this one has all our meats. It's the meat lovers. Wait, can we film with my mouth open?
Yeah.
Full of food?
Go ahead.
It has our meatballs in there, which are homemade.
Really?
They're really good. They're unbelievable.
That is absolutely
I think we need
insane.
another bite.
Yeah, we're going back in.
This is our rigatoni alla vodka. The sauce is made in the pan from scratch. The sausage is so good. We use that on our pizzas and all that. And
When we were making it in the back, I mean, you showed me the steps. You had everything set up. It's very straightforward. You're using really great ingredients.
Heavy cream, vodka, obviously.
Come back in with me. You got garlic knots hanging out on the side too.
Yeah, we make our homemade garlic knots. Most of our Italian dishes come with garlic knots in them.
Elbow. Bam!
No.
The pastas, the pizzas, the calzones, the stromboli. These are the items that you typically wouldn't think of when you think of Max and Louie's. You think in the diner, the brunchy items and things like that. Everything out here is just knocking it out of the park. Thank you so much for having us. Get the brunch, save room, get dinner later. And this one right here, we're gonna wrap it up with this one.
And Dave, all these things can be made to go for catering purposes.
Right, I mean, you guys do any kind of big event that you have going on,
We do a lot of
right?
catering, yeah. Parties, small parties, big parties, we do a lot of catering. That was my family business in New York. My father was a caterer my whole life.
Well, there you go. So that's what, so you got experience. You know what a thing or two about catering.
Oh boy.
Can you get this catered?
Yeah, I've had people drop off their glass bowl and we actually filled it for them.
This is where it's at. Cheers to you. Thank you so much for having us
very
out
much.
here.
Thanks for coming out
you guys,
again.
Max and Louie, so much more than what you've tried before. Come on out here for 2024 and beyond. This food is just rocking. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa.
Yeah. Good luck getting that off your mustache.
Wow. Great job. Coming up later on Texas Eats, get ready for a new ramen shop in San Antonio, slinging out traditional favorites and some twists on some classic dishes. And next on the show, we share an easy choriqueso recipe with APCO brand meats that you can make at home for any occasion. So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here at the Outdoor Kitchen, and joining us today is the president of APCO, Thomas J. Rowe. Go by Jay, though. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now we're going to show everybody how to make this delicious choriqueso recipe that you can do at home using a variety of the products that you have available from APCO. And it's so easy, and it's super delicious. Are you ready to do it?
I'm ready.
All right, look at that. It's gooey,
Oh, yeah.
it's cheesy. You could stretch it to the moon, baby. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Let's go make some choriqueso.
I'm ready.
Jay, talk to us about APCO, the products that you have available, and how long your family's been a part of the business.
The family's been part of the business since 2008. APCO is an acronym for Apache Packing Company, and that name has been around since the 1880s, and it's a product that we firmly believe in, and our whole family has believed in. And I grew up on the South Side, so I knew that flavor and knew that specific thing that we wanted to do and keep and create in the family. The products that you're seeing here, the Chorizo Especial, this is the product that has been the flagship of the company for years and years and years. We made the premium for those a little more health conscious. Everybody's trying to watch it a little bit. But this is a very, very lean product. It's a 92% lean product.
Wow.
The Longanisa is another take on another traditional recipe. They're all very, very good meat products.
Now today we're going to be making choriqueso, which is a very straightforward, easy recipe when you have a great product like this, because all the seasoning's there. You don't really have to do too much.
Ready to roll.
But the most important thing is fresh Oaxaca cheese. And now Jay, you're going to go to work real quick for us.
All right.
He thought he was going to come here and just relax. I got him working though.
I know how to work. I've been in the kitchens before.
So what does it mean to have something like this brand that's been around since the 1880s?
It means a lot. We have employees that have been there 35, 40 years. We retired an employee that had been there for 69 years.
Wow.
And that's how proud everybody is of the product. A lot of these products were hand-tied for years and years and years. We had 12 ladies on a table, and they were literally hand-tying all day long. Now we do hand-tying still, but it's done a little bit different way.
Now we're here at the grill. You can see our cast iron is hot. It's ready to rock and roll. Here, this is the Especial.
Especial.
Now, that's what it looks like when you pull it out of the packaging. What makes this special, though? You have a particular seasoning blend that you put in here, right?
We do. It's a age-old recipe. We haven't changed anything since going way back to Mr. Lozano days. It is an actual old German recipe.
Oh, really?
It just works. It's just a great flavor.
All right, so we're filling this up right now. We're doing a blend, so we're gonna put the premium in as well. And like you said, that is a lower fat content chorizo. So that's gonna need a little bit of the oil from here so we can make our choriqueso. We're gonna get this cooking. We're gonna get a beautiful color on this. All right, so you're helping me out here, manning the tortillas as you're cooking as well. But something I wanted to bring up, the premium chorizo is actually gluten-free, is that correct?
That's correct. It's an all-natural, gluten-free product. It's just pure spices, no nitrites, no nitrates, nothing in it that would deter you from your health-conscious folks that want to watch what they're eating.
Jay, that's looking great. You have your cheese right here. Lay it right on top, make a nice thick layer of cheese. If you have a lid, you can put a lid on top. We're gonna actually close the grill. We're gonna give it a couple minutes. We're gonna make a salsa in the meantime, and when we come back, dunk it with some tortillas, put the salsa on top, and call it a day.
Get out of here.
Jay, thank you so much for helping me out here. Your products are fantastic. It made this whole recipe really easy. I mean, all you gotta do is add that really high quality Oaxaca cheese to your already delicious product. To get more information about APCO, of course, you can go to their website, apcochorizo.com. You can go on there, you learn about the story, the history, and all the different products that they have. And of course, when you go to your local grocery store, just go to the shelf. You're gonna find it where they have all of their chorizo products. We have two other people with us today. Who's with us?
This is my son, David. He runs the operations side, and this is Bob. Bob is sales. Bob Thompson.
All right, let's dig in. You guys ready?
All right, ready. Let's go.
Little cheers.
Cheers.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, get ready for a new ramen shop in San Antonio slinging out traditional favorites and some twists on some classic dishes. So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
now we're here at Jordan Ford, and you got some great deals going on SUVs, right?
SUVs, unreal. So we have 4 SUVs at an unbelievable interest rate and term. Expeditions, Explorers, Escapes, and Bronco Sports. You pick one, 1.9 for 60 months.
Wow. 1.9 for 60 months. I'm telling you, they got the best deals out here. You guys have to come explore some great deals and escape all the bad deals at other dealerships. You guys got to come out here. I'm trying to use the names of the SUVs here. Then to get more information on all the inventory and these deals, just go to the website, www.jordanford.com.
Now, we're in San Antonio to check out a new ramen spot that's serving up big bites and spicy dishes.
Did you eat the whole thing? No. That's awesome. All right, now I gotta eat the whole thing.
Let's see what they're serving up at Mr. Ramen.
Joining us now is Kenny Park, the owner out here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
And now you have ramen out here. Of course, it's in the name, but you also have different items on the menu. But why ramen? What got you into it?
Well, I just want the customer to notify us like what kind of restaurant we are. So the miso ramen, so obviously everyone can like notify, oh, there's a new ramen restaurant right there.
Is this something close to you? That's why you wanted to make a restaurant out of it?
I had a chance to work in Little Tokyo in California. I met a lot of different chefs and I made my own recipes. Trust me, I made like more than 5,000 bowls of ramen to make the recipes.
You know, quality control. You got to eat a lot of ramen then, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we're here to do today, is to eat a lot of ramen. Now, I want to start here at these starters in the front, because you have some items that look familiar, but you have one that's a little bit off the beaten path, right? You've done your own kind of creative twist on it. What's going on here?
All Asian restaurant has the gyoza, which is deep fried dumplings. So we made a cute and spicy sauce on the house and soy garlic sauce.
Cheers to you.
Sure.
That's the bite. The crunch on that is insane. Soy garlic sauce, going in for this one as well. So deep fried squid legs with the sauce on the side. Cheers to you. Wash it all down. You have some different drinks on the table as well. You have a sake flight here. And what's in these cans right here?
Those are jelly sakes, which is they have a sparkling sake inside with some like pudding, like sake pudding in it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
In the back, you have the ramen, and then you also have some noodle bowls, a rice bowl. This is the one you're known for, though, in the front, right?
Yes.
Talk to me about this dish.
So that's a tonkotsu ramen. We put chashu. So we put kikurage, mushrooms, bamboo shoots, corns, green onion, narutomaki, which is a fish cake. Also, we put dried seaweed on top of it with some seasoned egg.
Here you go. That's the broth. You said, how long does it simmer for?
3 days.
3 days. Oh my gosh.
So this is the udon noodle with some curry on top of it, with a chicken katsu, which is panko breaded chicken. We deep fry it. We actually mix it in the house too.
Oh, nice.
And we made a curry on it, so you mix them together.
All right, the curry. Right next to the curry bowl, you have a little bit of everything going on, but is that a rice base on this one?
Yes, we put steamed rice on bottom, and we have bulgogi, which is actually a Korean dish, but it's really good flavor with the rice bowl.
Last but not least, what's going on with this one on the side?
So that's a japchae, which is a stir-fried glass noodle. It's actually one of the Korean dishes as well.
That's right. Right here off 281, Mr. Ramen. You guys got to come check him out. This is a great spot in San Antonio, and you guys can get starters. You can get the ramen bowls and a little bit of something for everyone. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
I probably will get some ramen to go though.
All right, sure.
And you know what? And some of these gyoza in the front. Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break. Hungry for more Texas Eats?
Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube. Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss. Get ready for a new restaurant serving up seafood favorites and more at the new Creamery District near downtown San Antonio. Plus, we check out a new restaurant off Main in San Antonio that's serving up wild cocktails and a solid brunch scene. And we check out the newest restaurant at the Pearl serving up delicious fried chicken. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. We're in San Antonio to pay a visit to Chef Nicola Black. Check out her newest spot at the historic Pearl.
So we dived in and we created a recipe. I actually changed it right before we opened just to make sure it was the best possible recipe for our customers.
You were tweaking at the last second?
Even at the last second.
Let's see what they're slinging out at Freight Fried Chicken. Now we're here at the bottling department at the Pearl, and joining us today is Chef Nicola Black, and you have a brand new concept here.
Yes.
And I'm super excited because I see a lot of chicken on the plates,
Yeah.
which I love me some fried chicken. Talk to me about the concept itself, because it's not just about the chicken. There's a history lesson
Yeah,
here
there's
that
a
people can
history.
learn something from this, right?
So when I came up with Freight, I wanted to kind of connect back to my roots, and I came across this really cool story about some amazing women in Gordonsville, Virginia. And these women, they would fry chicken and make biscuits and pies, and they would walk miles to sell it. And what they used the money for was basically to provide for their household. And so I was like, you know what, I like this story. I'm gonna call it Freight, based off the train station, and here we are.
And something really special before we dive in, gluten-free.
Yes.
That was a big thing for you as well.
Yeah,
Why
it
was that important?
We take really into consideration what our customers want. And so we dived in and we created a recipe. I actually changed it right before we opened just to make sure it was the best possible recipe for our customers.
You were tweaking at the last second?
Even at the last second.
What's going on with the tenders? What's special about them?
So it's just a nice dry spice. We found out that the waiter carriers which is what the women were called, they did a dry batter. So there's no dairy on top of our fried chicken.
You have two sauces here in the front. What do you got?
We've got spicy ranch and honey barbecue.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go for the spicy ranch. The tenders, that's the bite. Look at that. Look how juicy that is on the inside. So flaky.
So you can make anything spicy here at Freight. Just ask for it.
I'm getting that all day, every day. These two sandwiches, these are the same sandwiches. We each got our own.
Yes.
And these things are loaded up. So what goes inside?
So it's 3 tenders, and then you can add on slaw if you like. I went ahead and added slaw.
And then that honey mustard. Oh my gosh. That's the bite. I got it on my face. I know I did.
I'm a baby biter.
I went all in. I'm hungry. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Chamoy pickles. Sweet, tangy, a beautiful accent once again. This is the fried chicken. This is bone-in fried chicken, which, if it's not fast food in San Antonio, it's hard to come by a spot that's doing the bone-in fried chicken. Of course, the Jerk Shack, and now here, and this is the one you said, it's gluten-free.
Yes, and it's also halal. Our bone-in fried chicken is halal.
The hot honey, that just seals the deal. I'm gonna dip some biscuit, and I'll cheers you the biscuit. I love this menu. You got your sandwiches, you have your tenders, you can make spicy stuff. You have the bone-in chicken, it's halal, it's gluten-free. You're doing such a fantastic job, as always. Now let's dive into this. You guys gotta come check out Freight Fried Chicken. This is mine, I'm taking this to go.
Get ready for the big game with great savings from Circle K. Mix and match Pepsi, Mountain Dew 12 packs, Lay's or Doritos, and whole pizzas. Buy 2, get 1 free. That's right, you choose the combo and save big every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only at Circle K. Plus, don't forget the wings. You can get 12 chicken wings for only $10 or 5 beef char-grilled cheeseburgers for $10.
Plus, when you're at Circle K, you can grab a Polar Pop, a Froster, or an iced coffee one a day for only $9.99 a month. It is a fantastic deal.
Get great savings and the perfect combinations to enjoy the big game.
Creamery District in San Antonio to check out some seafood favorites and more at Hooked Land and Sea.
Joining us now is the Director of Development out here, Angela Burns. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here. We're so excited to have you.
This is a new concept in San Antonio, and you're bringing a lot of great bites and drinks out here. What was the idea behind this concept?
The original inspiration was our concept from 13 years ago that featured Mexican seafood. So we took that and expanded it to where it's seafood and non-seafood favorites. We have something here for everybody.
And this is a beautiful space out here, completely transformed from what it was. So there's a space right here next to us too. There's like another step going beyond what is already Hook Land and Sea, right?
Absolutely. Phase 1, 2, and 3. Hook will expand into a second building. We have coffee shop like you said, but there's something here for everybody, from 7 a.m. coffee to late night boozy coffee. There'll be bars, there'll be rooftop patios, underground ultra lounge. So come over here and eat, have coffee, have drinks, be on the patio. There's something here for everyone.
Talk to me about this dish and some of the ingredients you're using.
So we have a really beautiful corn and celery puree. We have those smashed potatoes, a little bit of heat from the chili oil, and sous vide and grilled octopus. There's enough to go around. So shareable, craveable dishes. This is a fan favorite.
I love that flavor. A little bit crispy on the outside.
From the grill.
Super tender on the inside.
From the sous vide, absolutely.
This is fun, it's delicious, and I love the different flavors on there, the oil and everything. Honestly, I would just order that, but I will share it if you come out with me. Coming up right next to it, you have lettuce wraps with chicken.
So this is a little bit of mashup. So lettuce wraps, I know that that's something that you kind of think in an Asian restaurant, but we're bringing some Mexican flair to you, that classic, sugary, traditional Café de Olla syrup. We're rehydrating the cranberries in. And then if you think of a traditional chicken salad where it has the nuts, the chicken, a little bit of creaminess, but we're taking it light. Instead of putting it on a bun, you can wrap it in a lettuce.
Oh my gosh, you guys got a little bit of everything
I
out here.
know, I told you.
Oh wow, give me some love on that
Yeah.
one. This feels like I'm doing something healthy. But like, you know that.
But also indulging a little
Yeah,
bit, right?
Yeah, it feels decadent.
Yeah.
But like, you're doing the right choice.
This has quickly become a fan favorite. This is something that you would see classically when you go to any of the Hawaiian Islands, ahi tuna poke in a soy rice vinegar marinade. We have mango, cucumber, edamame, seaweed salad, crispy shallots for texture with a spicy aioli on top. Again, all of these really fresh ingredients with beautiful cuts of fresh tuna.
You got the crunch, the sweet, the super savory.
Yeah.
I love that unctuous bite you're getting
Right.
from the soy. The texture of the fish, it's so refreshing to have that texture on there because it's not mush.
Right.
It's holding up. It has a great body to it.
David, you're making me want to jump back in.
It's a double cheeseburger.
It is. It is caramelized onions, the meltiest cheese that we could find, and then that burger sauce.
When you talk about smash burger style, this is what you want.
House-made pickles,
Oof.
go in. So craveable, right?
The bread, perfect vehicle. The meat, super crispy on the outside and just seasoned to perfection. Absolutely insane. Big entree, fish and chips.
Classic fish and chips to accompany all of our other seafood favorites.
And I love the presentation, like you said. That's a big fish, lemon on top.
That's the way you gotta do it.
Hook Land and Sea here at the Creamery. You guys gotta come check it out. There's so many new things that are coming out here as well. But I'm hooked.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we check out the new chicken tender concept by Chef Cesar Zepeda off Fredericksburg Road. And next on the show, we check out a new restaurant off Main in San Antonio that's serving up wild cocktails and a solid brunch scene. So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now, we're near downtown San Antonio to check out the latest hot spot on Main Street.
Saw an opportunity to do something, new and fun. Honestly, it's like kind of like Night at the Roxbury influence.
It's got a little bit of 90s vibe in here.
It's got a little 90s vibe to it.
Let's see what's cooking up at Qué Chula.
Oh, that's delicious. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Ricky Ortiz. Ricky, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, in front of us, man, you brought out the goods. It's a brunch-forward menu, but you also have some different items here. But this space has been completely transformed from what it was to what it is now. Talk to me about the idea behind, the colors, the design.
It's so convenient to downtown, literally 3 minutes from the Pearl, 1 minute to downtown. And with my previous concepts, El Camino and Besame, kind of being known for being colorful, and honestly, it's like kind of like Night at the Roxbury influence.
It's got a little bit of 90s vibe
it's got a little 90s vibe to it.
Something that really makes you stand out is the food that's available. And I want to start right here in the front because you got some really cool brunch options. Talk to me about the French toast.
My guys in the kitchen came up with a tres leches French toast.
Oh, look at that, fresh fruit on top as well. Tres leches French toast, that's the bite. I see some crispy bacon right here. That's how you brunch it up, baby. You get the bacon, you get your eggs, and you get your French toast. Make sure you chew with your mouth closed though, okay? Kind of playing off what you got with the French toast. It looks like a straightforward pancakes. You got some strawberries on top.
Man, you can't really have brunch without pancakes, right?
Cheers to you, the pancakes. It's super approachable because if you want to come out here, you want to fill up, those are good portions as well. You got a savory option right here. Is this a birria option right here?
Yeah, it's our birria pizza.
Nice. What goes inside of that one?
So it's dipped in consomme. Just all your classic birria toppings, cilantro, onion,
nice,
Oaxaca cheese.
You put anything in pizza form, it's automatically 10 times better. That's just science. You have a bowl, and I see chicken on top, but what's going on the bottom?
They're chilaquiles, but honestly, it's probably the top seller. The kitchen team added a milanesa to the chilaquiles to keep that crunchy consistency, because if you're familiar with chilaquiles, sometimes they get a little extra soggy over time, so you lose that crunchiness, but the milanesa helps maintain that throughout.
The chilaquiles. That might be my favorite bite.
Everything that goes into the chilaquiles is all made in-house.
Let's talk about the elephants in the room. These right here, they're huge. You have a mimosa. These are a full bottle of sparkling wine, right? Full bottle of champagne. You come in here, you can have fun, but I would recommend at least 2 people with you. This one though is a frozen margarita mix, and you would need at least 3 people with you to order it. I'll tell you what, just to finish it, you probably need 4 or 5. If you're bringing your adult friends, you can get these crazy drinks. You're bringing the family. There's something here for everyone. It's in a great spot right here and near downtown San Antonio. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks, man.
And if you got to get a pick-me-up, you actually have a little drink right here as well. It's got a little coffee in it, right?
Yeah, it's a martini espresso. It's better than Red Bull.
Ooh, that's better than Red Bull. I tell you what's better than Red Bull. This guy, let's cheers on this one. Qué Chula, guys, now open right here north of downtown San Antonio. Ricky, thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we check out the new chicken tender concept by Chef Cesar Zepeda on Fredericksburg Road. So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Today on Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're at Chicken and Pickle near UTSA in San Antonio to show off some of their items on the menu, like the roasted chicken. This thing is rowdy. This rotisserie chicken is served up with peppers, tortillas, and avocado on the side. They also have chicken and waffles, and this dessert right here, this cobbler, blow your mind delicious. That's actually really, really good. But this bite right here with the lime and the avocado and the chicken with the tortilla and the serrano pepper, top tier. They also have chicken sandwiches on the menu that you don't want to miss, and that waffle's where it's at. Don't forget to wash it all down with an ice cold Shiner beer. Go play some pickleball. Chicken and Pickle's where it's at. You guys, to get more information, scan the QR code on the screen. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now, we're headed to Saucy Birds, a new fried chicken concept from San Antonio chef Cesar Zepeda.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for being here.
Why Saucy Birds?
You know, I wanted something that is very straightforward. People love chicken. I love chicken, my kids. And it's something that we can give a very good value and then chef it up with some cool sauces. I love making sauces. It gave me that outlet, that chefy outlet where I can make something really cool and then make something very fast and affordable, and it plays together.
I can imagine the quality control you had to go through. That's a lot more sauces probably that
I gained a little weight.
Before we get to the chicken, I want to talk about this item because he's kind of the oddball hanging out in the front.
So we made a creme anglaise little bread pudding. We also do a bread pudding French toast. So it's a beautiful little chicken strip. We are using breast. We're using breast to cut it. It's not tenders, it is breast. And I think that is just a beautiful vessel for any of your sauces.
Which one's the one I should try? Do you have like a house sauce?
So this is our bird sauce, a nice little mayo base. I really like the spicy honey mustard, and I also like the cucumber dill ranch.
I really feel like you can get anything and like be really good at it. Like next year, if you open up a pizza place, I'm sure it's going to be a rockin' pizza place.
I get obsessed with things.
Great size. It's very tender, nice crunch on the outside. The seasoning itself, it holds up even when you're using it in the sauce. You have a hot version right here. It's like a Nashville hot style, right?
We call it the Texas heat. We're doing a little dredge in there with some butter and some seasonings, little brown sugar, and then we're putting our little seasoning on top. I really love this one with the cucumber dill. I think that the combination of both, you have your heat here and that kind of tames it out.
Okay.
That's been a favorite.
Whoa. That's the one. It's delicious. You've really captured the essence of spice and flavor at the same time. Once again, that crunch that you have on this one, you're bringing it to here, and you have the perfect cook on the inside. It's nice and tender, it's moist, and that sauce on there, that cucumber dill, it's a cooling factor. And then the fries, the fries got some love on them too over here. You got some spicy fries.
That's the beauty of it. All of it just drips all over the fries. Now we have some Nashville, some hot Texas heat fries.
Hot Texas heat fries, there you go.
You know, we couldn't stop doing nachos. Everybody loves queso. It's San Antonio, but we are doing with the fried chicken. You can do that Texas heat as well.
I mean, you can't be mad at that. It's straightforward, it's delicious. Drinks.
The bar hasn't changed. People really, really love the sangria flights and the mimosa flights and margarita flights. I wanted to keep that the same and just take a different menu option for everybody.
You have a burger, and then you got a chicken sandwich. That's a big chicken sandwich,
nice.
man.
That one with the Texas heat, wow, that's one of my favorite things.
Bro, I need to try this with the Texas heat on there. Can we do that right now?
You want to make one?
Yeah. Cesar, thank you so much for making a hot version of the chicken sandwich. You guys got to come out to Saucy Birds, the new concept by Chef Cesar Zepeda here at formerly Sangria on the Berg off Fredericksburg Road. Look at this monster. Beautiful. Come on. Oh, wow. Wow. Absolutely incredible. This is going to be one of your new favorite chicken spots in San Antonio.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, TexasEatsTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas Eats. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube.